There's a popular saying when I used to grow up, an English saying that says, a stitch in time saves 9. You get 1 stitch is better than to allow something to go so bad that you have to get 9 stitches. Another saying also says that when an oil stains a finger and you don't wipe that finger, the oil off of the finger, it eventually soils the whole hand and then it flows all the way down. My mother used to tell me a saying when I was growing up. I come from, like a polygamous family, and in my home, everybody hurts each other, and then the next person cries wolf, and then somebody says ejimofo. Ejimofo is something you say, my hands are clean. But na onye obuna jiofo, mana ofo ma onye jiaya. So you can always say your hands are clean. So you are free to judge. You are free to lay accusation. You are free to pass judgment. But it is only, ofo. It's only the truth that knows who is actually saying the truth and who is telling the lie. There's a story right now that is happening. I was reading the channel's news and BBC Pidgin, and they were telling us a story about a girl, Elohor, that was murdered by her boyfriend. And the caption of the story alone is already misleading. The caption said that a girl was murdered by her boyfriend, a Yahoo boy or a ritualist. It has not been proven whether he is Yahoo, whether he is a ritualist, whether he's an opportunist, whether he's just a boyfriend with anger issues. The police are still investigating. This thing just happened yesterday. They are still investigating it. But they have already captioned it something because it is a clickbait. It is something that will make people to click, to tune in. But we have to be very careful how we pass judgment in our part of the world, especially in Nigeria, how we say something without knowing the facts. Now, this story, I will give us a brief story about what happened. Elohor is a 29-year-old, ONG undergrad that is also a teacher, gainfully employed, and lives with her parents. Humble family, but I mean, almost every home in Nigeria is humble. Who doesn't come from a humble family? Nobody rose to where they are. Everybody starts from somewhere. Now, this young girl had a boyfriend that she met over a year ago, and they've been dating. And then when I was watching the interview about the mother said, in pidgin, she said, so Elohor boyfriend can't call her for phone. So now, Elohor can't wear even her pajamas. She can't open door, come out. Say she will be a master. She can't open door, can't look Elohor. So now, Elohor can't take Waka go be seen. So she take see her. That was the last time they see Elohor. And the next time they saw her, she was already in the pool of her own blood. And the first thing that many people were saying, oh, he was jobless, oh, he was a Yahoo, oh, he was a ritualist, oh, he was this, oh, he was that. And I read people's comments, and there is one thing I want us to understand. If you don't really know a full story, you can only allegedly say something happened. And many people will come, I know this video, but many people will want to abuse me now. Say, I should go and sit down. I should go and sit down. He's a ritualist, he's unemployed. But I'm actually beginning to find out that he had a job. They say he was residing in Ghana. It has not been proven. They say he also rides, like trucks, tipper trucks. He had a job. He had something he was doing for a year. So if they say he had a job and then Elohor was dating a jobless man, now that's the conflicting story. Another possible angle to this story can be that if he was a Yahoo guy and this girl was dating him because she fell for the glitz and the glamour, it's easy for us to judge because a lot of girls in Nigeria are here from what a lot of men are complaining. Even my uncles, people that are looking for a wife, they precious find us a wife, find us a wife. So many girls they see now, they are, they want the high life. I understand this. It has always been so. But the only thing with social media and the need to impress, it has become what was. Our generation, our generation has a long way to go. That when I see it, sometimes I weep and my heart breaks. So Elohor went to see her boyfriend. Her boyfriend called her very early in the morning. And then the boyfriend said he was sick. And she did what most girlfriends would do and run to go take care of her boyfriend. Many people that say this and say that you have your own boyfriend or your own girlfriends. When you have your girlfriends and you are sick, don't you expect them to come and take care of you? Let us just be honest. The way we type on social media, the way we comment things, I wonder if we don't even put ourselves in people's shoes. I am not supporting having a boyfriend or having a girlfriend, but we have all been there. So don't act like you are an angel. You have been there. If you are sick as a girlfriend, if you are sick as a boyfriend, your boyfriend or girlfriend will come and visit you and come and take care of you. It goes without saying. The fact that this boy, if let us say that he is a ritualist or he's a Yahoo boy or he's a struggling boy that decided to say, okay, this is the end of the year, I want to hammer by next year. And then they say, oh, I'm going to use my girlfriend as whatever to make money. If that is another instance that he's just a boy that is tired of struggling and decided to go through, a bad route to make money, does it warranty or guarantee that this girl has to pay the price? So the fact that Elohor is dating a boy that has, suspect ways of making money, does it guarantee that she has to die? Because in our part of the country, we always victimize the victims. If a girl is sexually abused, what carry you go there? If a girl, something happens to a girl, even the one that was studying in the night and they raped her, then people were talking about her. Why are you studying in the night in the church? You victimize the victim again. We have zero respect for the dead. And you think that when you will die, because we will all die one day, when you will die, you want people to respect you. If there was video camera following me, following you, following us everywhere to show our dirty, ugly past, you think you will have mouth to say something? You think you will tell yourself the truth? Before you start passing judgment and say that serves you right because you're following a Yahoo boy, because you left a humble boy, I went to follow a rich man, that serves you right. How dare you wish somebody death? Who made you God? All the things that you have done, if God had wished death upon you, will you be alive to change your life? Will you be alive to get a second chance to fix your life and then come out to act like you are holier than thou? Tell yourself the truth, my fellow Nigerians. The judgment is too much. You victimize a victim. You forget that this girl is a sister, is a daughter, she has a mother, she has a father, she has family members that their hearts are broken. Some people even go and put laughing emojis on the video. And my heart just breaks. Because I will tell you something. As a mother, as a daughter, as a sister, and also as a life coach, I have been given the privilege. It is a privilege. It's not a right. It is a privilege that I don't take very lightly. I have been given that honor to go into people's homes. I have seen things. I have seen things that happen in marriages, in relationships between boyfriends, between girlfriends, between people that are engaged. And when I tell you what people are going through, if I did not hear it firsthand, I would say it is a lie. Marriages. Last year we had a man that killed his wife because of anger. He said, instead of you to divorce me, I will kill you. He murdered his wife and then murdered himself. Right there in the bedroom. It was a big news all over the news last year. This was a case of domestic violence. What if to say that this girl, because when the mother said, oh, Elohor, no, they hear something, that the girl doesn't listen to her. Who knows if they already had a domestic issue as boyfriend and girlfriend? Who knows if this boy has been beating her up, for example, and maybe she went to take care of him and told him, I will break up this relationship, and the boy will say, if I can't have you, nobody else will. I am not telling you stories of what somebody said. I am telling you stories of experiences I know people have had. Where a boyfriend said, if I can't have you, nobody will have you. Where a girlfriend will kill themselves because a boyfriend abandoned them. So nobody really knows the whole story of what happened to this girl. So it is easy for us to jump to conclusion because we are so easy to jump into a bandwagon without pausing and thinking of different possible scenarios that have led to this girl's death. Precious people, this video is an eye-opener. We have to learn a lesson. If you are dating a boy or a man that you know has questionable ways of making his money, you better run for your life, because at the end of the day, when that ship comes sinking, you will sink with it. A stitch in time saves 9. If you have somebody that you're dating that is humble, he is struggling, and they are trying their very good best, you hang in there with them, and the two of you will grow together. Unless there are instances where you feel, oh, this is not the person for me because of behavioral, patterns, then you can leave. But when you want to leave somebody because of money, no, that is not enough for you to leave somebody. Unless you think that is your breaking point. Who am I to tell anybody their breaking point? So for those of our young girls that are chasing the high life, If it turns out to be true that this boy was actually using this girl for whatever purposes, it is an eye-opener for you. All that glitters is not gold. If you are somebody that is making money through means that you know it's not trustworthy, it is time for you to take your hands off of it and look unto God for God's timing, and God will open the road for you. If you are a parent, parents, this is a sound warning for all of us parents. If you have a child that is coming home every day, he or she is shining, wearing this designer or doing this and doing that, and you know what you can afford, you know what your child can afford, and you don't ask them, Bianwam, this thing you are shining, this money you are making, this business you are doing, how did you get the money? You don't ask your children question to know. Instead, what you do, if your daughter is going out to meet a man, what do you tell her? If you're coming back, buy shawarma. If you're coming back, bring takeaway. You are using your children as a means to make it because of poverty. Have poverty dealt with us so much that we have lost every moral standing. Every moral standing, that we have lost it. May God have mercy on our generation, precious people. This video is an eye-opener for those that make money illegally, for those that chase after money, for those that are quick to condemn. I am not called to judge. I am not called to condemn. I am called to teach. I am called to heal. And today I am speaking to each and every one of us that is watching this message right now, to open your heart and open your mind and trust that God's time is the best for you. This new year that we are going, if there are things that are questionable in your life, try to fix it. Work on yourself. If you're a young lady, this girl had a job, keep working on yourself and pray that at the appointed time, God will give you all that you desire. If you're a parent, speak to your children. Teach your children how to manage their anger, how not to be controlling, how to wait for God's timing. And don't always rush your children, say, see your mate, see your mate, see your mate, see your mate. Nobody is anybody's mate. Everybody is running their individual race, including your own children. Don't make your daughters to go and date men that are not trustworthy because if they don't marry now, my parents will be asking me, when all your mates have married, when will you get married? And then you push your children to go into relationships that will not serve them well, that will end up bringing them out of that relationship in a body bag. If you are a parent also, don't make your children to rush into lifestyle that is not trustworthy. This story is a big story for every one of us. So I am making this video because I want us to understand that it's easy for us to judge this story from one angle. But I hope that the eyes of our understanding will be enlightened, that we will understand the devices of the enemy and the things that the devil is using to play tricks on our mind. Precious people, share this video. Speak to your friends about it. Talk. Have a conversation. We cannot continue like this. Our generation is sinking. Whether it is for love, whether it's for money, whether it is for fame, it is not worth it if at the end of the day, you lose your soul. Precious people, I will see you in the next video. I love you all. Bye for now.